What's going on, guys? It's RVP. This is episode number 2 of my Seattle Seals franchise. We're going to start playing our first game against the Vegas Golden Knights. It's expansion team versus expansion team in the battle for supremacy in our first game ever. We will play our first game in the Starbucks Center. This is the stadium that I made for the Seattle Seals. I will give you a little tour when we start the game. I'll show you the stadium. I picked Starbucks obviously because they started in Seattle. It's a big company right now, and I thought it'd be cool to pay homage to Seattle in that way with Starbucks as their main sponsor. These are the jerseys. As you can see, it's kind of a teal lime green scheme, similar to other franchises in Seattle, such as the MLS team, the Seahawks to a degree. It just thought it'd be, it just seemed fitting for the town or the city of Seattle. So we will play our first game there. I'm going to simulate the season. The first season, because I really don't expect much from this team this year, so I will just simulate the first season, and I'll pick up in the next episode with the draft. So hopefully we can garner some picks, make some trades, and have a productive draft next year that will really set us up for the future. So this is the Starbucks Center. You can see the little seal up there. The teal goalposts, I thought it was an interesting touch. Other than that, just a typical stadium. Korpisalo is our franchise goaltender. Hopefully in the next couple of years he can develop into a real star in the net. There is our logo. Here is the first puck drop in the Starbucks Center, and we are off. It's the Seals against the Vegas Golden Knights in the battle of expansion franchises, and Marc-Andre Fleury there will hold. 9 minutes to go in the first period. Eakin brings it up. And there it is, the first goal for either of these teams. It's the first goal for the Golden Knights. It's 1-0. Berglund takes it up. Kunitz now. Back to Berglund. He takes a shot, saved by Fleury. Kunitz recollects another shot, and it's saved by Fleury. Early on in the second period. There it goes. It's the first goal in Seattle Seals history to tie the game at 1. Historic goal, hopefully the first of many. That's me. Hopefully I won't screw it up. Thank you for that sign. Great goal there and a great start to the Seattle Seals franchise. Philip Denault gets the first goal, and he will forever be etched. Forever be etched in Seattle Seals history. Still tied at 1 now. Vegas on the power play, and they score a minute after we do. It's 2-1 Vegas now. Eric Haula with that goal. Poked away, now going the other way. A shot. Going for the second goal. No! Denied 3 times by Fleury. Grabner. Denault takes another shot. He scores. Number 1 and 2. Philip Denault scores the first and second goals for the Seattle Seals. Grabner moving up. It's 4-on-4 now. About midway through the second period, Grabner scores. It's 3-2. Our first ever lead. Seals now on a power play. Berglund looked to poke it in. Carlson. Back. Emlyn pushes it back to Fleury, and he will hold. 10 minutes to go now in the third. Still a 3-2 lead. Carlson gets that one. He's on a breakaway, and he scores! Top shelf, Erik Karlsson. Excuse me, no, wrong Carlson. It's a Carlson. A little over 5 minutes to go. And I will show you the last 5 minutes of this game, because it's the first ever game. From now on, I think I'll show about the last 2 or 3 minutes to see what's going on, especially if it's a close game. And and a big save by Korpisalo. He's been excellent today in net. Ferland, Roussel, and Hayes, the line on. The fourth line on now for Seattle. Korpisalo's made 23 saves on 25 shots today. Pretty good first game for him. I think we have a great team. Really, we really have a nice defense. The offense is a little bit of a struggle. I'm not really expecting to score many goals in these first couple seasons. But, we can work. I think if Korpisalo can develop into an elite goaltender, or even, just a great starter, the defense has a solid foundation. I think if we can maybe trade or get in the draft some forwards, I think then some goal scorers, really. I think then we can really start to succeed. So I will be looking more for some scoring types, some forwards to get in the draft in the first couple of rounds. If we can get a top 5 pick, that'd be great. We can get an elite player. And I think overall, it's going to be tough the first couple of years, but I think overall we will have a successful franchise here in Seattle. Under a minute to go now. The net is empty for Vegas. And a goal here, if we can get an empty netter, that would just put an exclamation point on our first game in Seattle. It's a penalty now on the Seals. And Vegas goes on a power play with an empty net. So it's going to be 6-on-4. Ferland and Carlson. Mark Carlson. That's the right Carlson. Marchessault. And that one goes wide. 38 seconds to go. Riley Smith. Ekin, another save by Korpisalo. He's been excellent tonight. Merrill from the point. Broken stick. 26 seconds remain. Halla over to Marchessault. He's got room. Halla, he's got a shot. Korpisalo saves. And they'll bring it out. Merrill back to Halla. Poked away. 9 seconds left. And and Vegas scores. They still have a chance with 7.8 to go, making it interesting. Riley Smith scored that one. Halla and Marchessault with the assists. Grabner, Carlson, Brown, the second line on. In these final 7 seconds, they will pull the goalie again. 2-1. Korpisalo makes one final save. And the Seattle Seals will win the first game in franchise history. Great effort today. Great goal scoring. Philip Denault, the first and second goals of the Seattle Seals history today. Great game from him. Great game from Korpisalo. Made plenty of saves today, and we salute the fans. And I simulated some of the season, about half of the season. We are 13, 17, and 7. I will simulate the rest of the season, and I'll get back to you in the next NHL draft in the following season. Thank you for watching today. Stay tuned for a lot more Seattle Seals content coming this summer. Remember to like and subscribe if you enjoy. Peace out.